こんばんは。11月3日月曜日です。優しい英語で今日の出来事をお届けします。Japanese Prime Minister Sanai Takaichi stated there are no plans to renegotiate a $550 billion investment package with the United States.She believes promises between governments should remain firm, even with leadership changes. This statement came after diplomatic events, including a summit with the U.S. president. The agreement aims to strengthen economic ties between the two nations.
Tomakomai City in Hokkaido, Japan,aims to become a candidate for a new integrated resort, including a casino. Several neighboring communities support this proposal. The city sees this as a way to boost its economy. This move is part of a national plan for new resort applications. The port city is already a transport hub with new industries.Japan's
government, through its grant program, provided new livelihood equipment to a community for persons with disabilities in Cainta, Rizal, Philippines. This initiative helps improve job opportunities and working conditions. The equipment was given to Tahanang Walang Hagdanan, Inc. to support their programs,which include manufacturing wheelchairs and educational materials.
Japanese baseball stars Shohei Ohtani and Yoshinobu Yamamoto led the Los Angeles Dodgers to victory in the World Series. Their impressive performances made Japan proud. Yamamoto was named the World Series Most Valuable Player for his excellent pitching.Fans in Tokyo celebrated loudly after the Dodgers won the championship, highlighting the player's impact.
A woman was discovered deceased in the Akita Mountains of Japan. Authorities suspect a bear attack may have caused her death. Investigations are ongoing to determine the exact circumstances.This incident highlights concerns about wildlife encounters in rural areas. Local residents are advised to be cautious when in mountainous regions.
In Tottori Prefecture, Japan, a 5-year-old boy tragically died after being struck by a car. The incident occurred while the child was crossing a road. Emergency services responded, but the boy could not be saved.Police are investigating the accident to understand how it happened and ensure road safety for pedestrians.
A woman has confessed to a murder committed in Nagoya, Japan, back in 1999. She expressed deep regret and fear of arrest for the crime. This confession brings new developments to a cold case that has remained unsolved for over 2 decades.Police are now reviewing the details of her statement.
A Japanese woman was hit and killed by a drunk driver in Seoul, South Korea. The tragic incident occurred recently, leading to an investigation by local authorities. The driver was arrested on suspicion of driving under the influence. This unfortunate event has raised concerns about road safety and drunk driving.The
top baby names in Japan for 2025 show a trend towards names inspired by nature. Many popular choices feature themes of flowers and colors. This reflects a cultural appreciation for beauty and simplicity. Parents are increasingly selecting names that are both meaningful and easy to pronounce, favoring gentle sounds.Prime
Minister Sanai Takaichi has stated there are no current plans to dissolve Japan's lower house of parliament. Her main focus remains on the economic package. She aims to prioritize policies that will strengthen the nation's economy. This decision provides stability for the government's legislative agenda moving forward.
次に、社会のニュースです。Japan's ruling party LDP, will propose new economic measures by mid-November. These plans aim to combat inflation and support struggling medical and elderly care facilities. The party seeks to incorporate regional feedback. This move addresses pressing economic challenges for citizens, ensuring stability and public welfare.
Japan plans to finalize new countermeasures against wild bears by mid-November. This follows over 8,000 bear sightings and 50 injuries, including 3 deaths this fiscal year. The Environment Minister has called for stronger actions to ensure public safety in affected areas, protecting residents.
Sanai Takaichi, expected to be Japan's first female prime minister, faces political opposition. Her coalition partner, Komeito, has expressed concerns over her policies. This disagreement could potentially delay her confirmation in parliament. This highlights internal political dynamics as Japan prepares for a new leader.
Prime Minister Takaichi highlighted Japan's focus on a secure artificial intelligence ecosystem at the APEC meeting. She also discussed addressing labor shortages caused by the country's declining birth rate and aging society. Japan aims to share its digital transformation knowledge globally, fostering innovation.
The average price of rice in Japan has fallen for the 4th consecutive week. This economic trend could offer some relief to households amidst inflation concerns. The consistent drop in a staple food price impacts daily living costs for many Japanese families, improving affordability.
Many Japanese university officials believe creating international campuses is beneficial. They see it as a cost-effective and safe way to produce highly skilled graduates. This strategy aims to enhance global competitiveness in the workforce, preparing students for future challenges and opportunities.
The new Japanese leaders' statements on abducted nationals echo past leaders. Time is running out for families of Japanese citizens abducted by Pyongyang decades ago. This remains a sensitive and unresolved humanitarian issue for Japan, requiring continued international attention and efforts. Internal Affairs Minister Yoshimasa Hayashi is exploring a passport system. This would allow non-residents to participate in regional support activities. The initiative aims to encourage broader community involvement and revitalization efforts across Japan, fostering local development. Prime Minister Takaichi emphasized that an economic package is the government's top priority. She confirmed there are no current plans to dissolve the lower house of parliament. This focus underscores the administration's commitment to economic stability and improving public welfare, addressing national needs. Central Tokyo condominium prices reached a record high in April to September. This indicates a strong real estate market in the capital. While a positive economic sign for some, it also highlights affordability challenges for others seeking housing in urban areas, impacting daily life. 続いて、文化・芸能ニュースをお伝えします。A new Godzilla movie, Godzilla Minus Zero, was announced at Godzilla Fest 2025 in Japan. Takashi Yamazaki will direct this sequel to the Oscar-winning Godzilla Minus One. The film is set for release in late 2026. This news has generated much excitement among fans of the kaiju genre.
Godzilla Fest 2025 is currently underway, celebrating Godzilla Day on November 3rd. Nijigen no Mori is a prominent exhibitor at the festival. They are showcasing their popular Operation Godzilla Intercept attraction. Attendees can also purchase special limited edition goods unique to the event.
The special collaboration event, Godzilla Intercept Operation X Monster Hunter The Field, concludes today, November 3rd. This popular attraction allowed visitors to experience both worlds. Participants received exclusive collaboration novelty items, making it a memorable experience for fans of both franchises.
K-pop girl group ILLIT will sing the opening song for the second season of the Japanese animated series "'Tis Time for Torture Princess." The new season is scheduled to begin airing in January next year. ILLIT expressed their honor and excitement about contributing to the beloved series.
The long-running Super Sentai series is reportedly coming to an end after its current season. This news was initially reported by Kyoto News on October 30th. After 5 decades, the beloved spandex-clad superhero teams may conclude their run, surprising many dedicated fans.
The director, Takashi Yamazaki, personally designed the logo for the newly announced film Godzilla-0. This highlights his deep involvement and creative vision for the project. The custom-drawn logo adds a personal touch to the highly anticipated sequel to Godzilla-1.
Production for Godzilla-0 has already commenced, with filming beginning in late 2025. Reports indicate that the sequel will benefit from a higher budget compared to its predecessor. This increased funding suggests a more ambitious and spectacular cinematic experience for audiences.
At Godzilla Fest 2025, an impressive exhibit features a recreation of Godzilla's dorsal fin from the 1999 film Godzilla 2000 Millennium. Crafted by skilled artisans at Toho Visual Arts, this unique piece is a highlight. Applications to acquire this original product began on November 3rd.
Before their latest anime theme song, ILLIT made their Japanese debut with Toki yo Tamare, which served as a soundtrack for a fashion model audition program. Another of their songs, Topping, was featured in a video advertisement for Lacoste Japan, showcasing their growing presence.
The announcement of Godzilla-0 underscores the current resurgence and popularity of the kaiju genre. Both Toho and Legendary Pictures continue to develop successful franchises. This new film is expected to be a significant release, further cementing the genre's strong cultural standing.
次に、ビジネス関連のニュースです。Japan's Prime Minister Sanai Takaichi met with Taiwan's APEC representative Lin Hin-si in South Korea. The leaders discussed deepening cooperation and exchanges. Prime Minister Takaichi emphasized the importance of peace and stability in the Taiwan Strait. This engagement aims to strengthen regional ties and foster economic collaboration between Japan and Taiwan.
The Japanese yen continued its decline, hovering near 9-month lows at 154 per dollar. This weakness is influenced by the Bank of Japan's cautious stance on interest rate hikes. The yen is on track for a significant monthly drop. This trend reflects market reactions to monetary policy and global economic factors affecting Japan.
The Bank of Japan recently decided to keep its policy rates unchanged. Governor Kazuo Ueda warned that global trade policies could slow economic growth and negatively impact corporate profits. While a December rate hike remains possible, Ueda's measured tone disappointed some market expectations. This decision impacts Japan's financial outlook.
Japan's new finance minister, Satsuki Katayama, clarified her position on the yen's fair value. She stated she no longer supports her earlier view of 120 to 130 yen per dollar, acknowledging her current responsibility for currency policy. This shift in perspective from a key official is significant for future currency market expectations.
Investors in Japan are keenly awaiting key economic data releases scheduled for this week. These include figures on wage growth and household spending. These reports will provide crucial insights into the health of the Japanese economy and could influence future monetary policy decisions by the Bank of Japan.
The Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency, JAXA, successfully launched its new unmanned supply vehicle, HTV-X. The launch took place from the Tanegashima Space Center. This advanced spacecraft is designed to deliver essential supplies and experimental equipment to the International Space Station, marking a new phase in Japan's space logistics.
JAXA's new HTV-X supply vehicle boasts significantly enhanced transport capacity, capable of carrying up to 6 tons of cargo. This is a 50% increase over its predecessor. The vehicle can now transport items requiring freezing or refrigeration, such as specific research samples and astronaut provisions, improving space station support.
Unlike previous supply vehicles that were discarded, the HTV-X will remain in orbit for several months after departing the International Space Station. During this extended period, it will conduct various tests. This innovative design allows for more efficient use of the spacecraft and contributes to Japan's advancements in space technology.
Japan is enhancing its presence in international space development through missions like the HTV-X. The vehicle is expected to play a central role in supporting the International Space Station until its operations conclude in 2030. Japan aims to establish key technologies for the evolving era of expanded human activities in space.
With the transition of ISS functions to private space stations after 2030, Japan anticipates developing its own private sector supply vehicles. The HTV-X is also hoped to support the U.S.-led Artemis manned lunar exploration program, potentially transporting supplies for future lunar orbit bases. This highlights Japan's long-term space ambitions.
次はスポーツニュースをお伝えします。The Los Angeles Dodgers won their second straight World Series title. Japanese stars Shohei Ohtani and Yoshinobu Yamamoto played important roles. Yamamoto was named the World Series Most Valuable Player for his great pitching. This victory makes baseball fans in Japan very proud. The team defeated the Toronto Blue Jays in a thrilling Game 7.
Yoshinobu Yamamoto, the Japanese pitcher for the Los Angeles Dodgers, won the World Series MVP award. He had an amazing performance, pitching in 3 games and giving up only 2 runs. Yamamoto even pitched in Game 7 with almost no rest. This was a surprising and brave move. His strong effort helped the Dodgers win the championship.
Shohei Ohtani, the famous Japanese two-way player, helped the Dodgers win the World Series. He got 2 hits and also pitched in Game 7. Ohtani's play, along with Yamamoto's, made Japan very proud. Fans watched every game, cheering for their national heroes in Major League Baseball. It was a big moment for Japanese baseball.
Japan is celebrating a special time for its baseball, thanks to the Los Angeles Dodgers winning 2 World Series in a row. Shohei Ohtani and Yoshinobu Yamamoto were the main stars. This brought great joy across Japan. Newspapers showed their achievements, and many felt deep national pride. It is a big sports event for Japan.
Dodgers manager Dave Roberts praised Yoshinobu Yamamoto's amazing performance in World Series Game 7. Yamamoto pitched just one day after throwing many pitches in Game 6. He pitched 2.2 scoreless innings in relief, which is very unusual in baseball. His teammates were shocked by his incredible strength and will to win.
Japanese baseball star Munetaka Murakami is drawing much attention from Major League Baseball teams. The 25-year-old third baseman might join MLB for the 2026 season. Reports say both the Los Angeles Dodgers and the New York Yankees want to sign him. Murakami has a great record with 265 home runs in Japanese professional baseball.
Takayuki Murakami, the main batting coach for the SoftBank Hawks, has left the team. This news was announced on November 3, 2025. Coach Murakami worked with the team for 4 years in different coaching jobs. His departure is a big change for the Pacific League Baseball Club. This will affect their future plans.
Rintaro Sasaki, a top draft pick, will meet with SoftBank Hawks official Kenji Jojima in the United States. The meeting, on November 4th, is to congratulate Sasaki on being chosen. Jojima will also share the team's excitement during his visit to Stanford University. This shows how much SoftBank values the young baseball talent.
In Japanese horse racing, Masquerade All won its first Grade 1 race at the Tenno Show Autumn event. This happened on November 3, 2025. This famous race is a very important part of the Japanese racing year. The victory is a great achievement for the horse and its team. It adds to Japan's varied sports news.
Besides his baseball success, Shohei Ohtani's family life is also popular in Japan. His wife, Mamiko, a former basketball player, and their dog, Decoy, are often in the news. The birth of their daughter this year was also a big story. Ohtani shared it on Instagram. Fans like that he remembers his Japanese background.
続いて国際ニュースです。Japan is celebrating Culture Day today, a national holiday. Throughout the country, various art festivals, concerts, and exhibitions are taking place. The emperor will also present the prestigious Order of Culture to individuals who have made outstanding contributions in arts, science, and technology. Many museums offer free entry, highlighting Japan's rich cultural heritage.
Sanae Takaichi was recently elected as Japan's first female prime minister. Her victory on October 21 marks a historic moment for the nation. She has expressed her ambition to lead the country effectively, drawing inspiration from former British Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher. This new leadership brings significant attention to Japan's political landscape.
Japan faces a critical issue with its shrinking population, experiencing record low birth rates. Prime Minister Takaichi has declared this the nation's biggest challenge. The government is reviewing past policies and plans to establish a central task force this year. The aim is to create comprehensive and effective measures to address the demographic decline.
The Japanese yen is currently at a 9-month low, trading around 154 per US dollar. This weakening is partly due to the Bank of Japan's cautious stance on interest rates. Additionally, Prime Minister Takaichi's proposed expansionary fiscal policies are influencing market sentiment, contributing to the yen's significant decline.
FinCity.Tokyo is actively working to attract global fintech companies, especially from the ASEAN region. The goal is to establish Tokyo as a leading hub for financial technology innovation. They are offering subsidies up to $200,000 for business setup and expansion, alongside a supportive regulatory sandbox environment.
Japan's foreign minister has issued a strong statement regarding the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. The minister announced that Israel will face sanctions if it obstructs a two-state solution. This position underscores Japan's commitment to international peace and its desire to see a resolution to the ongoing tensions in the Middle East. Japan has seen a record number of foreign visitors this year, with arrivals hitting 30 million. This surge in tourism has also led to a significant increase in visitor spending across the country. The growing popularity of Japan as a travel destination is boosting its economy and strengthening its global appeal.
Japanese markets are anticipating political uncertainty following news that Komeito is ending its coalition with the Liberal Democratic Party. This development could lead to shifts in government policy and stability. Investors and analysts are closely watching the situation for potential impacts on economic and political landscape.
South Korea plans to hold its own memorial service in November for the Sado Island gold mines. This move highlights ongoing historical sensitivities between South Korea and Japan. The site's past use of forced labor has been a point of contention, leading to diplomatic discussions and separate commemorative events.
IT 技術関連のニュースをお伝えします。Japan has successfully tested new hypersonic missile tracking technology. The HTVX spacecraft, built by Mitsubishi Heavy Industries for JAXA, acts as a cargo ship and a flying laboratory. It uses infrared sensors to detect fast, maneuvering hypersonic vehicles. This advancement aims to boost Japan's defense capabilities in space.
Fin City Tokyo is working to expand the fintech industry in Japan. The organization helps new fintech companies grow in Tokyo. They offer support for office space and legal help. Tokyo aims to become a leading global center for financial technology. The market is expected to grow significantly by 2033.
The United States and Japan are increasing their cooperation in advanced technology. This partnership focuses on areas like artificial intelligence, quantum technology, and biotechnology. They aim to create a secure and trustworthy AI ecosystem. Both nations plan to work together on research security and developing industry standards for new tech.
RX Japan has announced the 40th NEPCON Japan exhibition for January 2026. This major event will showcase innovations in electronics and technology. It will be the largest edition ever, with over 1,850 exhibitors. The show will take place at Tokyo Big Sight and include discussions on the future of technology.
NVIDIA and Fujitsu have agreed to collaborate on artificial intelligence projects in Japan. Their partnership aims to develop smart robots and new innovations using NVIDIA's computer chips. The companies plan to build a strong AI infrastructure in Japan by 2030, focusing on healthcare, manufacturing, and other sectors.
Japan's Nikkei stock index reached a new record high. This strong performance was mainly due to a rally in technology stocks. Optimistic sales forecasts from major companies like Amazon and Apple boosted investor confidence. A weaker yen also helped Japanese export businesses, contributing to the market's growth.
Researchers at Tokyo Metropolitan University have made a breakthrough in thin film resistivity. They developed a new material that greatly reduces electrical resistance when oxidized. This innovation could lead to more power-efficient next-generation devices. It is especially promising for memristors used in advanced AI computing chips.
The joint venture between SoftBank and OpenAI in Japan has been delayed. The partnership, which aimed to bring OpenAI's technology to Japanese corporate clients, missed its summer 2025 launch target. SoftBank plans to provide an update on the project's progress in November 2025, addressing the reasons for the delay.
Japanese government policies are actively supporting fintech innovation. Foreign fintech companies looking to expand into Tokyo can receive significant subsidies. These funds, up to 30 million Japanese yen, help cover business setup and expansion costs. This strategic support aims to attract global fintech innovators to Japan.
Hitachi shares have seen a notable increase, contributing to the rise in Japanese tech stocks. This surge is linked to growing investments in AI data centers. The focus on artificial intelligence infrastructure is driving significant gains for companies in the tech sector. Hitachi's performance highlights this strong market trend.
今日のニュースは以上です。ご視聴ありがとうございました。おやすみなさい。